Good day, Internet people.
Hello.
It's Mr. Jack here with his deck of some kind. What is it?
Murakumo.
Murakumo. Whoa. Are they good now?
Yes, they're actually very good.
Oh, okay. Walk us through it then, Mr. Jack.
Okie dokie. So, for the starter, I'm running 2 Stealth Demon of Crow Feathers Fugan. This is a new one from the technical booster, although I guess you wouldn't really say new now because it's been out for a while.
It's recent, isn't it? It's only last month.
The most recent starter, let's just say.
Yeah.
I run 2 of them because it's a really good starter, and plus I get like a free copy if you stride onto the grade 3. But anyway, his skill is his first skill is GB1. When this unit boosts and the attack does not hit, at the end of the battle you can move into a open rearguard circle in the back row and stand him.
That is really useful.
Yeah. It's just like, hey, you didn't let this attack hit. I've got another unit here. Stand. Fresh column.
Yep.
And then his other skill, which is I use quite a lot actually, is you rest him at the start of your turn, and then you choose a unit from your drop zone, a normal unit, and put it on the bottom of your deck. And if it has the Shadowstitch ability, you give a unit +3. So it's pretty good.
So you run 2 of them?
Yeah. It's just a nice card in general, to be honest.
Yep. Is it easy enough to super recall the other one out if you need to? Or?
Yeah. Right, then we're running 4 heals.
Oh yes, obviously.
Yes.
Even more essential than they used to be with G-Guards around.
Yep. And it's just that is definitely the best looking Murakumo heal trigger, I think.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
Very nice. Next we are running 1 of Stealth Dragon Hidden Scroll.
Only 1? What?
Yeah, I was running him at 2 originally, but I just thought like the other stand trigger that I'm running just works a lot better.
He's like a tech-in, is he then?
Yeah, you only really need 1 of him. He's pretty much like, if you place him on rearguard, you can put him onto the top of your deck and then search out 2 copies of 1 unit on your rearguard circle. So, yeah, he's alright. Just like, this deck doesn't really focus around copying in general, it just focuses around the Shadowstitch ability, so just 1 of him's alright.
Explain Shadowstitch for people who don't know what it does. Just
Shadowstitch is Murakumo's way of saying, oh, this didn't hit, I gain a skill.
Okay. So it's benefits for basically not being able to attack in a sense.
Yeah, so say like if your opponent got a trigger and a unit can't hit, you gain a skill, pretty much.
Very nice.
It's either you let your opponent choose, do I take the damage, or do I let them gain a skill?
Oh, okay. Bit of pressure for them to decide then.
Yep. And the next stand trigger, we are running 3 Stealth Beast Drench Serpent. This has the Shadowstitch ability. If it boosts an attack, and the attack did not hit, I can send this to the bottom of my deck, Soul Charge 1 and Counter Charge 1. And this deck requires a lot of counter charging. So yeah, that's pretty good. And it does Soul Blast a lot, so you need the Soul. Which is why we're running 4 Stealth Beast Cat Devil. I think this is a reprint, I'm not sure though.
I wouldn't know. I'm not familiar with Murakumo.
Yeah, I think it is. But
is it a standard goes in a Soul +3 situation then? Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd imagine it's a reprint.
Yeah, it's a pretty old. I mean, that skill's been around since the actual BTA one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really, so.
Yeah, but like, just helps out with the soul and.
Good stuff.
Crits for days. And next we are running the generic new give 5k to your Vanguard, put into soul, draw a card.
Yep.
If I have a Yasui Vanguard, just makes it a little...
You generally, if you're running one of the main kind of
G decks now,
G units, then you're running it to crit, aren't you?
Yeah.
As a rule.
Yeah, so very good. And it was actually surprisingly cheap when I pre-ordered them, so...
Yeah. I think, again, people underestimate clans like Murakumo and stuff. I think with Nubatama becoming a main clan, I think you'll get people initially underestimating that, and then it'll come out and it'll be like, actually, this is really good. Yeah,
because like in the new episode of Vanguard, like you just see Chrono just get absolutely wrecked by Nubatama.
He did get wrecked.
Yeah, it's absolutely funny.
It was fun seeing Chrono Dran get all tied up.
Yeah.
And give him the rooftops.
Yeah. We are running 4 perfs. I was running this perf, but I couldn't find the other one, so popped this one in.
Fair enough.
This one has the Shadowstitch ability of Soul Blast 1. If this unit is on rearguard and attack hits, you can return the bounces unit back to your hand. So
So it doesn't hurt to play it down then.
Yeah. So yeah, and that's the unflipping one. So, but obviously we're not running.
No, you haven't got enough to actually do an unflip anyway.
Yeah. And plus like, the stand trigger counter charges, so it's not really an issue.
Yeah.
And next we are running 3 late divers. I can count. This was a promo in GBTO3, I believe, but it got reprinted as a common, which is nice.
Was it like a box topper one before then?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. So no, it was in that 8 promo pack thing.
Oh, the sealed packs.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, anyway, its skill is when this unit is placed on rearguard, counterblast 1 and search for 2 copies of itself, so pretty good. Helps with wider stride units in my G zone. Pretty good. It's funny, the promo version is a lot more expensive than this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's like the Gear Chronicle Melon, though, isn't it? You know,
Yeah, 20 quid for that.
20 quid for that, but then once it comes out in the reprint set, it'll be like 50p at most.
I'm really glad I got mine like when set 5 came out.
Yeah.
Literally, wasn't even planning to get it. Next, we were running 3 stride fodder. I was search out Yasui. You don't have him in your hand. Simple.
Again, if you're running your G Vanguard Grade 3, then you're running those type of cards.
Yes, and just like another copy target.
Yep.
And the last of the grade 1s, we are running a new one from the technical booster. Stealth Dragon Onibayashi.
Ooh, well pronounced.
I believe that's how you pronounce it. This one also has a Shadowstitch ability. It's pretty much his skill activate. The Shadowstitch ability activates if the attack doesn't hit, and then once an attack hits, you can send him to the soul, countercharge 1 and draw a card. So you either this goes like with the thing like, do I let my opponent hit? Do I let it hit, take a damage, or do I give it a skill?
Either way, right?
Yeah. Either way, you're not going to have a good time, and I dropped a card.
You meant to do that.
Yes. There we go. So, this deck is just meant to troll your opponent saying, next we're running 2 Rune Star. This is just in here because I had nothing else to run.
Oh, fair enough.
Like,
is the Grade 2 lineup a little bit kind of iffy still at the moment for that, do you think? Or?
No, it's alright. I've actually... He does work well. It's just like, I've hardly used his skill. Like, I think I've used it like 3 times.
Fair enough. He's making the numbers up.
Yeah. But he's like the generic Counterblast 1 when it's boosted thing.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, and
generally you only run those at 2 anyway in the average deck, so...
Yeah, his skill is Counterblast 1 when it's boosted, search for another copy of Rune Star, and then at the end of the turn, put that unit that you called into your hand, so like I don't have that many cards into my hand, attack, go on into my hand,
extra 5. Another 5k guard, yeah.
Exactly, or say like a can't stride, or just... It's just a little nice
anything
card.
that bounces back to the hand's worth having.
Yeah. Next we're running 4 Stealth Dragon dual weapon. A lot of Stealth Dragons. This is also a new one from the technical booster, and again Shadowstitch ability. This one is if the attack didn't hit, you can retire this unit and search for either a grade 1, choose one of your grade 3 or grade 1 rear guards, and search for 1 copy of that. So say like you have that on your field and it doesn't hit, so you have that. Like boost that, and then if it doesn't hit, retire that, search out for another copy of that. Or like a grade 3, so just gets you an additional attack or another booster. Hey, fun times.
Oh yeah.
And next we're running on to the best grade 2 of the deck. Stealth Dragon Yashabayashi.
It's interesting that there's not really a lot of kind of double rares or higher at this point. A lot of your good cards are just single rares.
Yeah, or single rare or commons. Like, this is a very cheap deck. I think there's only like 1 triple rare in the deck, in the main deck.
Because in a lot of decks, it's like once you start getting to the stuff which you'd call the good stuff, you're talking doubles and triples.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
that's really cool.
Like, I got this deck like for about nearly under 100 quid.
Nice.
Like the G zone costs more, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
But this one is like the Glimmer Breath clone, I want to say.
Oh, okay.
Like it gains like 2k if like have the appropriate Vanguard. But this one is Soul Boss 1. When this unit is placed on rearguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, this unit gets plus 2,000 and the Shadowstitch ability of countercharge 1 and give a unit plus 2,000. So it's good for like pumping up your Vanguard or another rearguard. And if you have a grade 4 or grade 2 Vanguard with Yasui in its card name, this unit can attack a Vanguard from the back row.
Very nice indeed.
Very nice. So that's all the grade 2s, and now we are running on to the grade 3s. This is the only tripper around the deck. Covert Demonic Dragon Arigato Spark. Again, new one from the technical boost now. He's a GB2 unit. I've realised like a lot of units are getting like a second GB2 unit now. Like Gear Chronicle has 4.
Yeah.
Shadow Paladin have 3, I believe, and Kaiguro have 2.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I haven't been keeping up, I'll be honest.
Yeah, anyway, his GB2 skill is kind of alright. I just mainly use him for his second skill, but his GB2 skill is at the end of the battle this unit attacked, and the attack did not hit. I may choose 3 of my rear guards and search for a copy of each of them. And at the end of the turn, I can bounce those units back to hand. So,
sweet.
Yeah, pretty good. And then his second skill is it activates on Vanguard or rear guard. When my drive check reveals a card with the same card name as a unit on my field, I can send that unit to the bottom of the deck, draw a card, and give a unit +4. So say I have that, and I drive check that. I can place that unit on the bottom of my deck, draw a card, and then give that +4, give my Vanguard +4.
Nice.
So, pretty good. It works very well with a certain stride unit, which we will get to. But yeah, and next we are running the main boss of the deck, Stealth Rogue of Revelation Yasui. Yasui. Although the English in the English version of the anime it says Yasui, but
okay.
Just doesn't sound right. But Yasui is a double rare from set 3. Yeah.
The new set 3 or the old set 3?
New set 3. Yeah, so he's the generation break unit of the deck. And his GB2 skill is when your rear guard is put into your deck due to effect from one of your cards, I may call that unit. I may call a unit with the same card name back to rear guard. So it's just permanently like getting a permanent card bound into your field.
That's sweet.
Yeah, well, I've hardly ever used it, but it's there if you want it. And then his stride break skill is a counter +1. When my G unit strides, I can choose one of my cards and search for 2 copies of it.
That's pretty handy.
Do
they go back to the deck?
Yes, they do go back to the deck.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the main deck.
So the potential for combos already is looking pretty strong there.
Yes, there is a very strong combo. So for the G zone, we are running one of the GR from the technical booster. Ambush Demon Stealth Dragon Shibaraku Buster. I love this card. His skill is once per turn, during your main phase, counter +1, soul blast 2, ditch a card, and choose a card from your drop zone, return it to your deck. Pretty hefty cost, but not really because counter charging and all the soul charging you can do. You may choose one of your units, that includes the Vanguard circle as well, and search your deck for a copy of that unit and call it to rear guard. So say I have Yasui there, I can activate his skill, pull out another Yasui.
Straight on the field.
Yeah. And then when that unit is placed on rear guard, it gains the drive check ability. And I have checked around, and if it is a grade 3 that you call it, it does get twin drive from all the sites that I've checked. So,
okay, that's the current understanding there.
Yeah, so in retrospect, you do get 5 drive checks. So it's pretty good.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and if you get a stand trigger, he does count as a rear guard, so you can stand him again.
Oh, horrible.
Yeah. What's that? Creating a stand?
Yeah, that's day.
Yeah, although he does lose the drive check ability after the first time, so once he restands, he doesn't get the drive check ability. So that's pretty good. And next we are running the main finisher of the deck, I guess you could say. Ambush Demon Stealth Rogue Yasui Tenma. This is Yasui's evolution, obviously. His skill is GB2. Choose a copy of Yasui Tenma from your G zone, turn it face up. And this unit gets a skill is whenever a unit attacks and it doesn't hit, counter +1 and search for a copy of that unit which attacked and call it to rear guard. And you can do this as many times as you want as long as the attack doesn't hit. And it does work because it also works with the Vanguard, so once Yasui attacks, if you have like you have a grade 3 copy of it in the deck, call it a Vanguard.
That's pretty gross.
Yeah, and I think the most attacks I've counted you can get is about like maybe 15, maybe 19 attacks. Yeah, it's just gross. And plus with the one that counter charges when it doesn't hit, it's just gross.
I don't like it.
Yeah, many people have fell victim to this.
I hate multi-attack decks. It's kind of, for me, what really just pisses me off, as they say in France.
Yeah, like, you probably may only use him once. Like, if your opponent survives one of him, then fair play to him.
Yeah.
But literally, like, all you have to do is, like, if they're at 5 damage, they're not going to have a nice time.
Yeah. Something's going to get through, right?
Yeah. Although, literally, all you have to do is, like, if it does hit, then like, the combo stops pretty much unless they have another attack.
Yeah, this is where your opponent might have an advantage if they're on cross ride or something, so they've got the 13k base, so anything you call it's only an 11 is not going to do much.
Like, is a level difficult to counter, but, like, if you can, then it just pretty much, like, stops instantly. Yeah. Next we're running 2 Ambush Demon Stealth Dragon Homura Raider. This is the triple rare from set GBT03, and it's the Restander, which I love. I was hoping to run this at 4, but I just found like other options to do better. Yeah,
again, the G-Zone, even with 16 units, it can get pretty tight. Yeah. There's a lot of options.
I mean, literally, if your opponent manages to survive that, and this, just forfeit the match. You ain't winning. But yeah, his skill is a Counterblast 2 and choose a face-up Homura Raider and turn it face-up. At the end of the battle that this unit attacked, choose one of your rear guards and choose one of your rear guards and then return 3 of that unit to the bottom of the deck. Like, pretty much return 3 of the same unit to the bottom of the deck. And what if you do, restand this unit and shuffle your deck.
And that's not really a massive deal because you just clone something that's on there when you do your ride.
Yeah. Oh, and he does lose triple drive, by the way.
Okay.
Like, on the first attack, he does lose twin drive and then... So, like, you can't just, like, triple drive and then restand and then lose drive check.
No.
But, yeah, like... And he's the only stride unit, I believe, in the G series that doesn't have to discard cards.
Oh, okay.
There is, like, a ridiculous combo with this, with dual weapon and late diver. If you have 4 late divers and a dual weapon, you can get Homura Raider to attack 3 times, which is just ridiculous.
Sounds pretty ridiculous.
Like, I've seen a video and, like, someone got, like, double crit every single drive check.
Oh, no. Horrible.
Yep. Next we are running one of this from the most recent Fighters collection, Ambush Demon Stealth Dragon Onibi Boo Raider. I have no idea.
Something like that.
Something like that, yeah. Skill is when this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle, you may pay the cost. Call a unit from your hand to the rear guard and choose one of your units. That unit gains plus 2,000 power and the ability to attack from the back row. So, say like you have a grade 3 here. Just give that unit plus 2 and attack from the back row. Simple.
Yeah, easy 13.
Hit cross rides.
Yeah. Even a 9k can hit a regular Vanguard with that.
Yep. And then we're running 2 Ambush Demon Stealth Dragon, Ambush Demon Stealth Rogue, Kagamijishi or something, I don't know. This is from the first G Fighters collection, and it gives when a unit is placed on rear guard, if you have 2 copies of that unit gets plus 2,000 power and the ability to attack from the back row.
You got a lot of attacking from the back row in this.
Yeah, that's what Murakumo does.
Nice.
Right.
Totally and grossly.
Yep. And next we're running one of this Ambush Demon Stealth Fiend Ghost Train. I'm not even attempting the name. It's got something train. This is just like the generic rare stride. If it hits, like, does what Murakumo does.
Yeah, you ride it and you go choo choo motherfucker.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, this is just like a last resort sort of thing. Like, if I don't have any counterblast, can't copy anything, go for the train.
Oh yes.
Yep. I do hope to get like another GR and take this out, but just like for now, just
if you can get one, great.
I was originally running 2 of the train, but then I went up against Blake, and then I realised that Seabreeze. If I'm running a G deck, you need to run Seabreeze. Yeah, because he just grade 2 Aqua Force stalled me. Which is not fun.
No. Spike Brothers can also do that pretty nastily as well, because they can hit quite hard at grade 2.
Just anything that can multi-attack on grade 2 is just ridiculous against G decks.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'm pretty sure everyone knows what Sea Breeze does.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's that. Now we move on to the G Guardians.
Oh yeah.
We're running 2 Ambush Demon Stealth Fiend Hugin Wing, I believe. This is the one from the Fighters Collection. Its skill isn't. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, you may choose a grade 1 or higher rear guard and search your deck for a copy of that unit called to Guardian Circle. So, say like you have like a grade 1, 2, just call out instant 20k, instant like 5k shield. Oh no, 20k shield, so. And then if you're running the old Perfect Guards and you have one on rear guard for some strange reason, hey, Perfect Guard.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Quite.
I swear,
Why not?
I swear Diablo was a thing. And then we are running 2 of the new one from the technical booster. I'm going to attempt that name. Right.
Bob.
Yeah, Bob. It's a girl. Bobita.
Yeah.
When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, during the battle that your Vanguard was attacked, so you can only activate if my Vanguard was attacked. By my opponent's Vanguard, so literally, say like your opponent's attacking with their Vanguard. No. You may choose a unit on your field and move that to the Guardian Circle, and then search your deck for another copy of that unit and call it to Guardian Circle. So that's also another reason why I run 2 of that, because instant 20k shield. Oh, and also by the one that gets moved to the Guardian Circle gains additional 5k shield, so it's a 25k shield.
Can you not?
The amount of like high-powered attacks I've stopped with this card is just so funny. And that ends the deck.
Well, so you enjoying that one then, eh?
Yes, I'm enjoying this deck quite a lot. I wasn't really big on Murakumo until this came out, and then decided to try it, and it's one of my favourite decks now.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's nice when you come across like an underdog deck that you kind of...
Yeah.
It speaks to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I know who Kurt felt when he built the Murakumo. It's like, why would you even bother with that? And now I just realise, like, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just
so you'd recommend it, would you?
I would definitely recommend
try a
it.
new deck.
If you're wanting to try Murakumo, I definitely would recommend the Shadowstitch build. It's very, very trolly with shenanigans.
Awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hope you enjoyed watching this. We'll try and bring you a game. I don't know if it's light enough in here to film one tonight, but we'll try and bring you one at some point in the near future with this deck.
Yep.
And yeah, keep watching, and we'll see you again soon, folks. Bye, Internet people. I don't know why we're waving. You literally cannot...
Bye.